We begin this journey with gratitude. Gratitude to have this wisdom that we really are. To create a body, to create a mind, to create a world, to create ideas, to create concepts, to create life. Because you see, the fact is that we are the creators. But not solely. Without consciousness, nothing exists. Even though we exist as whatever we are, as this beyondness, nothing can take place without light and dark. And when light and dark is born, opposing states are born. And therefore options, choices, man, woman, differentiating states, pain, pleasure is born. And we can't cope with it. We have this gratefulness, this gratitude, that consciousness accepts us, opens the door, says, walk in. The world's your oyster. You have infinite possibilities. And you walk in, or it walks in you. You're invited into this three-dimensional screen, into the body that you and consciousness collectively created through some sort of magical telepathic understanding that I want to experience myself. And consciousness says, yes, I know what you are. So I can reveal what you are. And you say, I'm grateful. I've been lying stagnant since you arrived. I didn't know I was stagnant until you came. And now I realize that you've given me life. That I was not here. I did not exist. In this living context, existence was what I was, and what I am, and what I will always be. But I'm grateful to see it through this experiential, living, unbelievable, universal world. So I'm thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then through some ideas, some thoughts, some niggling need to understand what is going on, you can't cope. We can't cope. And then everything is experienced. Everything that can be possible, all infinite possibilities is experienced. Many right now, those who are listening, are still experiencing these infinite possibilities. But you've no idea what these infinite possibilities are. You see, when an old sage, an old soul, comes to the end of its experiential life, it realizes through a beckoning home, a blessing, you can call it enlightenment, that I, this whatever I am, has lived out every infinite possibility in every dimension, in every universe, in every planet, well beyond centuries and time. And now it's time to be truly grateful. We start off with gratitude. We spend every moment coming and going, confused, successful, failing, often in pain, often pleasure, often seeking, often accepting, often trusting, often mistrusting, often fighting, murdering, often kindness, often compassionate, caring, often happy, often sad. Every single possibility that mind can throw at you, you know in this revelation that it's over. And then you're truly grateful. You're grateful for the things that you, in your human mind, would never be grateful for. You say thank you for that soul, that place where I simply rest, sleep, in peace, in emptiness, a time of re-energizing. Thank you for opposing states, because without them I could not have found home. By denying them, I could not have realized it's time to face up to that fear of going home, to that truth. You say thank you so much for the body. Thank you for the illness. Thank you for the pain. Thank you for death. Thank you for birth. Thank you for the failings. Thank you for the success. Thank you for the wrongdoings, the sins. Thank you for that intelligence. Because without that intelligence, I could not have found the wisdom that I was. And without the wisdom, I could not have been here in the first place. Because only the wise call consciousness in. Only the wise go through every life with gratitude. Even in that moment, death is faced. Depression, stress, anxiety. Even though all these things appear, even though there's a struggle to fight them off, even though there's a need to control, thank you for making me that controller. Because without realizing that the controlling was driving this man mad, how could I lose control without being first in control? You see, you understand. To be in control is the same as losing control. And to lose control is the same as being in control. You say thank you for that lives that passed by in no time. Thank you for arguments. Thank you for making up. Because without the argument, how can you make up? If everything was made up, everything was perfectly balanced evenly that way, there's no experiences of this and that, man and woman. But actually this in-between state is the present moment, is that presence, that awareness. This in-between state is the state that It's the path that we walk along. We fluctuate above and below each path, but our umbilical cord never is disconnected from this infinite one moment. No state, but every state, witnessing path. What does the mind understand from all this? You see, we always deny the mind, then we love the mind, and we deny it and we love it. What the mind learns is that it has served a great purpose. It has been guiding and keeping focused, always watching, always, but not able to participate, not able to know what's really happening within you. But the biggest thing for the mind is, from the beginning until now, and whatever time element it wants to create, whatever many lives it wants to create for this one single thing, this being, whatever billions of experiences, whatever ups and downs, it learns that whatever started out was whole. And all the way, this wholeness appeared to be breaking and cracking, but something was holding it together. This whole was being held together by a holding, by consciousness. Fear is simply an idea, another state, another elusive way of upping the tempo, creating some atmosphere and excitement. Because when you realize that you return whole, and that you've always been whole, everything that happens in this wholeness are simply effects, and every effect is valid, because it is inseparable from the whole. It's like the human body. When it's operating and everything is great within it, it appears to be whole. When there are pain or certain elements are not working properly, it appears to be broken. But it's broken within the whole. You see, that's the most wisest thing you'll ever know. All of this appears to be breaking, but something whole, something is cradling it, keeping it safe. And the breaking are just simple effects within it. Gratitude is that saviour. You don't have to spend your whole life saying thank you for every moment. You only say thank you at the beginning, and then you say thank you when you return to that beginning. Because the end is not further away. This circular life is when, in mindfulness, they have a break in the circle. And it's called samsara. You'll never reach the beginning again. You'll never reconnect. It's when the circle is fixed and completed that you can jump home to the beginning that you are. It's like one shock, one moment. I remember once, I think it was a movie, American Beauty. At the end, Kevin Spacey gets killed, and he describes what it is to die. You relive every moment, and you have this opportunity to fix everything. And what is happening in this final life is this, that every life that you lived before, that I lived before, is taken and put into one life. All the things that you failed in, all the things that you were great, merged to become equal and balanced. And it connects, and it builds this bridge to connect this circle. So all that is taking place from enlightenment to this body death is just something walking over a bridge. And at the end is the beginning, because there was no circle in the first place. It's all a dream. It's all simply a task from God, that what is, this nameless one, that we cannot help through a mind gift to give it a name. But when you speak it, you don't experience it. When you experience it, you speak it all within. Silence includes everything. There's nothing that escapes silence. This human body has 5 senses. Some believe it has 6 senses, 7 senses. But everyone misses that sense. That sense that no one speaks about. And that sense is the E sense. It's in everything. It's your whole makeup. It is the essence of everything, of God, of consciousness. When all the senses are merged together, everything is merged into one whole ball. And this ball is infinite bliss state, infinite contentment, if infinite nature. All these wonderful words that try to describe it. All that exists is the essence of consciousness meeting the essence of what you are. And when these two meet, it's like a man and a woman. Only pure love, when they dissolve into one. Non-duality, duality, triality, quadrality. All these are experiences, effects, enlightenment, awakening, effects, experiences, swimming, dancing, effects. But you're not an effect, you see. I am not an effect. Wherever I look from and whatever I am, I see a world, I see many worlds of many I have experienced. I see the circle, I see the bridge. But in truth, I'm simply dreaming. I'm simply dreaming. And I'm grateful for this dream. I'm grateful for the in-between where I got lost. I'm grateful for the desperation, for the misery. I'm grateful for the happiness, the joy. I'm grateful for people, for animals. I'm grateful for the trees who point and reflect what I am. And in the forest that day, when this spirit said, "You're free, job done," within the words it said, "It's time to go home. No more to do. Dream over. But I'll let you build your final bridge. Make it sturdy. Make it short. But make it. And I'll see you on the other side. The side you're looking at now. Because how can we see on each other on the other side, says Spirit, when we're here now together as one? Life is beautiful. Life is wholesome. Life is ugly. Life is erratic, straightforward. Life is illogical. Life is chaotic. Life is problematic. Life is struggling. Life is living life. And every state that comes is another state for life to experience itself as that state. Mind has preferences through this dark and light. I like it, I hate it. I want it, I don't want it. I need it, I don't need it. The bridge home, there's no desires, no wants. There's no one going home. There's just home, waking up. That's whatever I am. I'm grateful for this opportunity to speak. I'm grateful for the words. I'm grateful for the blood, the organs, the brain. I'm grateful for the ego. I'm grateful for technology, for science, for religion. I'm grateful for every religion. I'm grateful for every being, every ant, every molecule, every virus, every tree, every cloud. I'm grateful for every season, for every weather. I'm grateful for every planet. I'm grateful for every conspiracy and non-conspiracy. I'm grateful for God. I'm grateful for devil. What else can one say but thank you? Thank you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. It's been an absolute pleasure to be what I am, or what I think I am. And it's a greatness, a gratitude to consciousness for making me see and believe and experience every possibility of what I am. And for consciousness, I leave the last word to move on. Continue to be great. Continue to pluck each one and take them home to safety. And when all is home in safety, consciousness will come into this world as some state, and we will all scream and yell and bawl and shout and fall in love with this master, this magical, mysterious consciousness appearing as God, Brahman, Absolute, Source. Oh, I thank you. But you know that already. Because I was worth saving. This old soul served its purpose. Just being here. Just experiencing a true reflection of what I am. Overcome I. Overcome am. Go beyond all these eyes. Return. See yourself from the beginning. See paradise. See drunkenness. See stupor. See wars. See peace. But know that none of this is taking place in reality. None of this is genuine truth. But all of this is a reflection of what truth could be. Take the truth that you need home with you. Take what you need, not like the Egyptians, golds. Take your heart, take your soul, take the love, take everything worth taking that can make you feel whole and complete, and then set up home. And the party begins when we all appear as one. I can't wait. I'll see you there. I love you all. Namaste. Om. Job done.